Greetings and salutations, world. I am the Bearded Con Man, and today we're going to be unboxing some cool stuff that I got in the mail today. Let's get started. First up, I'm really excited about this one. I ordered some exclusive covers variants for The Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows #1 by KRS Comics. And the artist is actually one of my two personal favorites right now, and that's Tyler Kirkham. So I got the exclusive set of all three covers, the first one being a full color, the second one being black and white, and the third is a super secret variant. So let's check it out and see what we got. By the way, if you ever don't have scissors in the house for some reason, people that I live with don't, keys work really well, so something to keep in mind. I say that, and then I can't get it cut open. There we go. All right. I will say this, I really do appreciate the packaging. You know, being in the mail, things get dinged up pretty well. So if you ever get comics, these are a great way to ship them or to receive them. All right, let's see what we're looking at. Okay, very cool. So that what they did is they took all of the actual covers and they put them face to face, so that way they wouldn't get damaged. So it's extra security, or protection, I should say. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, that's cool. So they use actual backs to protect them. These aren't even the actual comics themselves. That's pretty cool. I appreciate that. All right, let's see what we got. Put this over the side. Oh, man. All right, this is seriously one of my absolute favorite covers I've ever seen for a Spider-Man comic to date. So this is the standard color edition, and again, the artist is Tyler Kirkham. It's just absolutely beautiful. It captures like everything iconic about, like, you know, the 80s and 90s run Spider-Man. It just has that perfect retro feel. I absolutely love that Mary Jane is now a superhero now with spider powers. You'll read more about that if you pick up issue 1. You'll kind of figure out how she got spider powers, because it kind of threw me for a loop when they first announced it. So pretty exciting stuff. I love the colors. It's just beautiful. This is a beautiful cover. I'm really excited that I pre-ordered it. Let's see what the next one is. All right, so this is the black and white edition. Again, beautifully done by Tyler Kirkham. It's awesome. Everything about it I love. I love how he draws Spider-Man. Don't get me wrong, I love how he draws DC as well. But if he ever got on board and did a Spider-Man comic, sign me up. And now we have our secret cover. All right. So this is really cool. Instead of Mary Jane being in her superhero attire, I don't know if she's officially called Spider-Woman yet or not. They haven't said her name. But she's in her classic Spider-Man tube top and jeans. So it's a classic Mary Jane. So you get like a fully classic variant cover. This is really cool. And this is the secret variant. They only made, I can't remember how many, but it's only like a couple thousand. And I got one of the actual copies of it. It's beautiful. I love it. This is great. So yeah, the 3-piece set, I think it cost me about 60 or 70 bucks. Totally worth it. Especially all this is going to do is just rake up in value, as well as the other ones. So great job by Tyler Kirkham. I absolutely love these. It's totally worth it. And I love that the artists are doing this now, where they'll do a standard cover, their black and white cover, and then a cool secret variant like this. So very well done. All right, so that's it for the comics. Let's see what we got. Okay, this one I'm actually really excited about when they first announced it. I actually pre-ordered this a couple months ago, I believe is when they first put it on. All right. Yes. All right. So if you guys are into pop vinyl figures at all, this is a pretty cool one. Galactic Toys came out with an exclusive variant of Goku and the Flying Nimbus pop vinyl from Dragon Ball. Check that beauty out. So it's actually Goku in his orange and blue suit instead of the Turtle School suit that the original pop vinyl's in. So this is an exclusive variant by Galactic Toys. As you can see, I think there's actually a little bit more detail in this one. It's not just like a rendition, you know, as most variant pop vinyls are. If they have like different color costumes or things like that. It actually looks like it has a little bit more detail to it. If you want to take a closer look on there, if it'll focus. But yeah, this is awesome. I absolutely love it. And they sent it in a free pop protector, which is really cool. Very pumped about this. All right. And you'll learn very quickly that I am a pop vinyl fanatic. So you'll be seeing a lot more exclusives like this of me unboxing in the future. All right, let's move on. Okay, so still on the pop vinyl track. I'm very excited about this one. Or these two, I should say. So this is from Hot Topic. I'll just go ahead and tell you now. Hot Topic has been on fire recently as far as having really awesome exclusive pop vinyls. And these two are no exception to the rule. Oh man. Alright, so still staying on the Dragon Ball track. We got this awesome Badman Vegeta, and this is from, just to give you a refresher, the episode where right before Goku and Future Trunks show up, Vegeta's trying to, you know, adjust to normal life, and Bulma gives him a bright pink shirt that has Badman written on the back of it, as well as yellow pants. And the first thing he says is, "This is ridiculous! I'm a warrior, not some variety of garden flower." So, of course, I can't do Vegeta anywhere nearly as good as Chris Sabat, so forgive me for that. But this is just awesome. I love the detail. I love that they released this. It's honestly one of my favorite Vegeta moments to date. So to actually own him now, it's so exciting for me. And I can't wait to meet Chris Sabat and get him to sign this. If I can get him to write Vegeta's little speech about how he looks ridiculous, that little bit that I just told you, that would be heaven. So I'm even going to try and get like a pink metallic Sharpie for him to sign it in. But this is awesome. I'm really pumped about this. So going to add this one to the collection. Unfortunately, they don't send the pop protectors with that, which it's totally cool. I can easily get more, and it's not like they're too expensive. So, all right, nowhere near last but least is this amazing pop vinyl. I was so excited when they announced this. It's the Flashpoint Thomas Wayne Batman. This thing is so awesome. They actually had a very limited release for New York Comic Con a few years ago, I believe. I could be wrong on that actual time frame, but it was such an exclusive variant that its price point is ridiculous now, and they're almost impossible to get without paying an arm and a leg for. So this is a way of saying, hey, pop vinyl people, we know you love the Dark Knight from the Flashpoint saga. So here's our way of apologizing and sending it to you. So I don't have the one that's nearly worth in value, but hey, to be able to say that I have a Flashpoint Batman is pretty awesome. And there are some differences between the New York City Comic Con version and this one. This one's got a little bit more detail, especially if you look on the legs. He has those red bands that he actually does have in the comics. And the New York City Comic Con pop vinyl actually doesn't have those. So there's a little bit more detail here. Okay, I will say this, I am kind of disappointed. And this is unfortunately the one thing that you risk when you ever get pop vinyls in the mail. You can kind of see it up there. There's a little bit of box damage. I'm actually kind of disappointed in that. So I'm going to actually contact Hot Topic and hopefully they can, make that right, which they've been very good about doing in the past. It's just the unfortunate thing is I don't have a Hot Topic near me and I have to take the chance when I actually send them or get them ordered through the mail. But I love this. I love the fact that, you know, we have Flashpoint Batman for the everyday man who unfortunately wasn't able to get the New York City Comic Con version. This is awesome. Beautiful pop vinyl. I love this incarnation. It's pretty cool. Little artwork actually from the comics on the back. So pretty pumped about that. I'll be even more pumped when I have a better condition pop vinyl of this. So, all right, moving on. All right, so this one actually comes from a friend of mine who is, let's just say this, he's awesome, and I owe him one for this. One thing about the pop vinyl world that you'll quickly find out if you're not too familiar with it is there are exclusives that are sometimes not possible to get your hands on just in general. Be it, you know, from something as easy as saying that it's on the other end of the nation or the country and you're not able to get over there to it. You know, like exclusive pop vinyls for conventions or particular places. This one being an example of that. Believe it or not, Walgreens, of all places, has these amazing exclusive pop vinyls. They actually kind of rival, if not surpass, Hot Topic sometimes. And this is no exception. So, this comes from my good friend Funko Dead. Christian, I appreciate you, man. This is so awesome. It is one of the coolest sculpts I've seen on a pop vinyl to date, and I love how detailed these new pop vinyls are getting. It is the General Grievous pop vinyl. Look at that. That is so awesome. So it's Grievous, and he's got 2 lightsabers ignited. It would have been cooler if there were 4, but I understand why they couldn't do that. Maybe in a future version of it, like maybe more of an exclusive variant. But it's got a lot of really cool detail. I absolutely love the sculpt. If you check on the back, there's, you know, goes in with what I was saying about those exclusives that you almost can't get a hold of. You'll see Qui-Gon Jinn on the back. And that was a very exclusive limited release for New York City Comic Con this year. To the point where this guy now goes for upwards of, you know, a few $100s now, which I unfortunately can't afford. So I'll have to keep dreaming and hoping that maybe, you know, just like with the Flashpoint Batman, they'll release something that the everyday man can get. But in the meantime, this General Grievous is rad. I'm so glad to add it to my collection. Christian, thanks again, man. I appreciate you. All right, so that's 4 total pop vinyls. Like I said, you're going to be seeing a lot more of those in the future. Don't want to give anything away, but I'm going to have a few strange ones. That's all I'll say. And not to play into that pun, but completely unrelated, I have the Doctor Strange Marvel Collector Corps box. I love the packaging they do on this, and just full disclosure, I'm not paid by Marvel or by the Collector Corps to do an unboxing or anything like that. I'm just a huge Marvel fan, DC fan, you know, just a huge fan of superheroes in general. I mean, that's why I call myself the Bearded Con Man. So this is just purely for my pleasure. So I will still show this off to you guys, and then you can decide whether you want to pick it up or not in the future. Based on what you see here. Again, not endorsing them at all, just passing on the information to you. So this is the Doctor Strange box. All of the boxes are $25 each, and they come out bi-monthly. So let's see what we got. All right, one thing actually fell out already. Okay, this is pretty cool. So the Collector Corps boxes come with 2 exclusive items. Like one's a pin and the other one's a patch. The pin was actually what fell out that you heard. So here's the box. It's got like a really cool design on it of Doctor Strange from the actual film, which was amazing, by the way, if you haven't seen it yet. And then we have the Doctor Strange patch and an Eye of Agamotto pin. So those are pretty cool. So those are what are on the top. Let's go ahead and open it up and see what we got here. All right, so we got our little informational booklet talking about everything that's going to be in the next box, which the next one's going to be X-Men. I'm pretty pumped about that. Secretly hoping for a really cool exclusive Wolverine pop vinyl, or maybe even something as cool as like a Phoenix Cyclops, or even like, you know, a Revolution Cyclops where he actually has become a little bit of a punk. So yeah, I'm excited to see whatever they come up with on that one, so you'll be seeing that in the next unboxing video. It's just got some information on the back, which tells us everything that's in the box. I'm not going to show you that just yet, so pretty excited about what's going to be in this box, so let's get started. Alright, first up is the shirt. Okay, this is awesome. This is really cool, actually. Rockin' on. Okay, so I got a Doctor Strange pop vinyl shirt. This thing is rad, actually. I'll be wearing that quite a lot. One thing that I'm known for, if you know me, I have, as one person likes to call it, the best graphic tees. I just have a taste for them and an eye for them, so this is no exception. This one is super cool. It's not just a pop vinyl shirt. It actually has all this rad stuff on it. I really love the colors. I love the design. Very well done. I'm really excited about that. I'll probably even wear it this weekend. It's very cool. Good way to start it off. I love when the boxes have shirts, honestly. All right. The next one we have is an exclusive variant comic for the first Doctor Strange and the Sorcerer Supreme, which is actually the new comic series that just launched, I believe, last week. So this is a really cool comic variant, actually. Wasn't too impressed with the SpiderMan one last month, but this one is really rad. I love the color scheme. I just love how psychedelic and rad it looks. So very pumped about that, actually.